start again, because that was one of my next questions about black manhood. So keep.
Wow, that Stevie Wonder remind me of manhood. You know, I don't know. You know, a lot of us. You know, we really don't know what manhood is, and we will never really admit it until we're around some real men, and then you can open up a forum and then start being real. Like, I don't want to make it sound like a cliche when I say real, but I know some cats that they'll just never make it, man. And how do you break through? You know, how do you communicate? You know, like, hip hop is dope. I had an individual come to me one time while I was on stage, and he just gave me 5 and was like, "Yo, thank you." You know, he was going through some things with his lady during the time. I think she was sick or something, and he was feeling a little helpless at the time. And he said, "Thank you," and I had no idea, like, that my rhymes or my contribution to the culture of hip hop influenced him that way, you know. And as a man, I had to be like, hey, I'm speaking to dudes now. I'm not only speaking to fans, you know, these are people. You know, these are guys, these are young men. All right, so right. So now you get hit with that other question. That role model question. You already know that role model question. So yeah, we all role models, man. We all role models, man. Shaft was a role model. You know, Superfly is a role model. You know, the spook who sat by the door is a role model. You know, Malcolm X is a role model. Tupac is a role model. You know, it's all hot. It's all about who you model yourself after. You have a lot of men who are lost, and unfortunately, hip hop got a lot to do with that, yo. You know what I mean? We be messing up a lot of things sometimes, so we got to take responsibility. You know, everybody don't have to say the same raps, but let's not try to trick the people. You know, especially the men. And when the men ain't being men, it's kind of hard for the women to be women. You know, no disrespect to the women out there, the booty clappers and all that. We at Entertainment Weekly or whatever. But we got babies out there. I really don't want to see you dancing in the club or practicing in your childers. That's not. I'm kind of like, wow, it's going to make it easier to make laws against us to take our freedom of speech away. And as men got to stand up. So big up to Kevin Powell, by the way, you know what I mean? Because he always having the forums, you know, to open up mentorships. And my man Floyd Patterson, he does that as well. He's opened up the forum to speak about autism, which is another thing that plagues us. You know, we were joking earlier. It was not really a joke, but a lot of cats can't read. They will never tell you until they're like 40 years old, until they got to go sign something. They can't figure out why their taxes is messed up or why they can't get the money that they was owed or whatever. But that's real. Like, we teach each other through this thing. Like, I learned about Joanne Chesimard through Chuck D.
Supporter of Chesimard.
You know what I mean? You know who Joanne Chesimard is? She right there on my wall. For her. So if you watching the news and CNN right now, and you want to know why
Angela Davis, for y'all that don't know,
in Cuba and all that, Joanne Chesimard. You know what I mean? That's who that is. So I learned about her through hip hop. It wasn't in my school books, and I couldn't find I wasn't, you know, it was there. I got put onto the thing, and even Malcolm X. So we're gonna tell the children that Kanye West got that beat from Stevie Wonder. Do you know who Stevie Wonder is, boys and girls? Google Stevie Wonder. Look at his catalog. Hey.